La-di-da. I'm not bragging to y'all about the future. I'm just yapping about Dragon Ball Super. This is the festival switching to attack mode, and you know what the main problems with Dragon Ball Super was? One of the main problems about Dragon Ball Super was too many tournaments. Now, Dragon Ball Super is just not as good as Z. It's not as good as Dragon Ball Z. And if it was as good or better than Dragon Ball Z, I'd be the first one over here talking about it, but it's not better than freaking Z. For one of the main problems that you're gonna find out as soon as you start watching Super is that if you watch the first two movies, I'm talking about the one with Beerus, the first like Dragon Ball Super movie, and then you watch the Frieza movie, the Golden Frieza one, you might as well skip the first 50 episodes of Dragon Ball Super because they're episodically talking about those two movies. Instead of finishing them off in 2 hours or 4 episodes or something, they're stretched out to freaking the first 30 to 40 to 50 episodes. So just go straight. If you already watch those two movies, you watch Dragon Ball Super for the first time, do what actually don't do what I did, because I freaking watched every episode to see if I could see something different from them. I didn't see anything different or anything significant or anything that mattered. So just go straight to the Goku Black Saga. And let me tell you something. The Goku Black Saga is the best saga out of the whole Super. The whole thing. Because everything else that is in the Goku Black Saga is tournaments. First you get some mini tournament with 6 and 7. With Universe 7 and 6 going at it. And then once you're done with the Goku Black Saga, tournament again. Because the little freaking god kids, Xenos or whatever, those fags, the future Xeno and the normal Xeno, both of them freaking like say, hey, I love this tournament so much, let's do all tournament, all the universes. Yeah, it'd be so much fun. Yeah, it'd be so much fun. Someone go put Teletubbies on and we'll let these freaking faggot kids watch it and just... How are they so into freaking violence for? As young as they are. Yeah, I want to stay in battle. Yeah. I don't know what the hell's the matter with them. Put freaking Tom and Jerry, watch them. You want to see violence, go watch Tom and Jerry. Watch them beat the hell out of each other. That's enough violence for those fags. Anyway. So, yeah, the whole thing is just tournament based. I finished watching Dragon Ball Super. Too many tournaments. So not even the Cell Saga tournament was a real tournament. It was just, hey, you fight them, you fight the little baby cells, alright, fight me, come on. The tournament sucked. I know the tournaments was an excuse to get us to see other Dragon Ball beloved Dragon Ball Z fighters freaking fight the other that isn't Goku and Vegeta. Not even Piccolo fights anymore. I was watching a Broly movie, which is based right after the tournament's over and everything. And Piccolo's like, I'd help you, but I just get in the way. And it's like, yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Let's see Goku and Vegeta fight for the 1,000th millionth time, and everyone else just freaking take a back seat. It's Digimon Frontier all over again. Remember the end of Digimon Frontier is one of my favorite animes of all time. But you know the problem with that anime is I seem to have this problem with everything. I can never have just one show or one anime that I just love from top to bottom and never has any problems. I guess that's just life in general. But Digimon Frontier was great up until the point they started kissing Takuya and the two main characters, the Lobomon and freaking Agumon. Before they started kissing those two characters' ass and made it that everyone's powers just go to both of them and everyone else is on the sidelines like, hey, do it, yay, let's play chess while they're playing. They might as well sit down and play a freaking poker game because they're not doing anything significant. They're just there like, yeah, come on, you guys can do it, you can do it. They're a whole bunch of Rob Snyders apparently cheering on freaking Adam Sandler and Bobby Boucher. You can do it, all the way in the freaking background. That's what they were until the very final episode where they actually got to be inside, the last Digimon where they were able to get together. And it's like, why the hell couldn't you do that from the beginning? Everyone was supposed to have a fusion mode, except for whatever reason they made it. No, make the two main characters have them, and then everyone else could eat shit. Hey, but that's a different story for another time. The point I'm trying to make with that is that Dragon Ball Super has the same exact problem. They have the freaking go rely on Goku and Vegeta and everyone else can eat shit mentality. And I know in Super they try to make everyone else be useful, but they pretty much made sure to let you know hey, all the other characters are not as strong as Goku and Vegeta, but they're able to do something. Master Roshi is able to do something before getting his ass kicked. Piccolo was able to get tricked by some freaking size of an insect creature that freaking knocked him off, and The Android 17 and 18 one was pretty cool, where 18 saves her brother 17 and kicks him off and everything. Now that I think about it, it wasn't that bad. Maybe I'm just being a little bit too harsh. The tournament, it's just that we just saw a tournament. Like the very first thing after you finish with the Frieza saga, not even, I wouldn't even call it a saga, the Frieza golden thing, Frieza being gold, blah blah blah, is you go straight to the 6-7 Universe 7 and 6 tournament, which is like a mini tournament. And of course, you already know as soon as that tournament's over, they lead into the bigger tournament before Goku Black comes in and saves the whole freaking series, because that's the best thing about the whole freaking Super. And then as soon as that Goku Black saga didn't go long enough, because I love that saga. And Goku and Vegeta having to keep coming back 3 or 4 or 5 different times, because every time they keep getting whooped, come back, get whooped, come back, get whooped, come back, get whooped, come back. And I love that saga, man. But then as soon as that was over, we went right back in the tournament mode, and I was like, oh, here we go. And you already know that at the end, all universes were going to come back to a degree. And because everyone had like these like stupid wishes, like Android 17, which just wanted to go like on a boat trip. It's like, really, that's your wish? You want to go on a trip with your family? You can't just freaking save up a few bucks and do that, They're freaking Z fighters. Who's gonna, if they could rob a bank and get $1 million? Who's gonna stop them? The government? I mean, come on. But anyway, everyone had stupid wishes, and I forgot the other wishes that everyone else had, but they were stupid. Like, they weren't anything significant at all. So you already knew at the end, like, whoever won was gonna bring everyone, all universes back. And the Xenos were like, oh no, if you didn't do that, we would have killed all the universes anyway. It's like, yeah, so if you would have killed all the universes, what would you do afterwards? Because if you're bored with the universes as they are, and you want to have a tournament to have some fun, if you destroyed all the universes, what fun are you gonna have now? You're just gonna be with each other, staring at each other. Probably make out. I don't know. What the hell are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything. If you destroy all the universes, you're eventually gonna have to build new universes, which is gonna take a long time, which is gonna bore you even more. So I don't understand the logic. Like the whole threat, every 5 seconds they're threatening the universes, we'll destroy you. And it's like, okay. And if you destroy them, then what? Then what are you gonna do? What fun are you gonna have? You're not gonna be able to have another tournament, that's for sure. You're not gonna be able to sneak peek. Oh, what are the universes doing? Oh, look, they're fighting, to save their own planet. Let's watch that. It's pretty fun. Which I'm pretty sure what they're gonna do moving forward with the Xenos. Whenever Goku and them have like some major fight with a bad guy, they're probably gonna be watching from their freaking castle, whatever the hell they're in. Because I know they're not gonna be doing anything else with their bored asses. So I don't understand the logic. The logic, well, because they're like the innocent kids, so they don't know any better. They seem to know enough. They seem to know enough about the universes and whatnot. So the whole logic of destroy the universes makes no sense. And then, so the whole universes thing, the thing with Jin, that was the main like guy for them to fight, but he's not really a bad guy. That's what Dragon Ball. That's the lane Dragon Ball Super is trying to do. Is like, hey, there's no such thing as bad guys and good guys. It's just people defending their planet. So, I guess they're trying to get away from the whole Marvel DC bad guy versus good guy stuff, which is commendable. Everyone is just trying to save the universes. There's no real good or bad guys. That's cute. But when are you guys gonna go back to the good guy versus bad guy stuff? Because that's more effective. This tournament was just kind of interesting, but it wasn't like anything that you're gonna be like, yo, this is even better than the Cell Saga. Yo, this is better than the Frieza Saga. This is better than, no, it's not. Because in the Frieza Saga, you had a dictator prick who's too strong, who wanted to just destroy everybody, and it makes sense. Same thing with Cell. Same thing with Boo. But when you do this whole hey, there's no real bad guy. We're just trying to defend the universes thing. Who do you get behind? Do you get behind Goku's universe? Yeah, you get behind Goku's universe by default. But do you get behind the other universes? Not really. Who do you cheer for? If there's nobody that's evil, that's trying to kill for no reason, or kill because he has a bad past or whatever, who am I cheering for? I'm not cheering for anybody. I'm just watching the show to watch it. I'm just watching Dragon Ball Super because I want to see fast fighting and beams being flown and people turning to Super Saiyan mother knuckers and freaking whooping each other asses and freaking, and blasts going around and someone getting hit through the mountains and freaking the mountains falling on top of them. That's all I care about, because I'm sure as hell not trying to get behind who's the good guy and who's the bad guy here, because they made it pretty clear that there's no good or bad guy, just people trying to defend the universes. So who do you get behind? You don't get behind anybody. You just watch Dragon Ball Super to watch it. which is why Dragon Ball Z is better than by Super by default, because all Super had to do, so all Super had was freaking Goku Black Saga, where they had that traditional, thing, with the evil guy trying to take over because he thinks humans are, humans are self-destructive, so I'm just destroying myself because I'm a god, and them trying to defend themselves. Even though that's not the most original anime story you'll ever hear in the world, it was effective, especially with Goku Black and everything. Seeing Goku like an evil Goku that's darker skinned, that was pretty damn cool. The tournament, like I said, you were just watching it to watch Dragon Ball Super. You're watching it to watch Dragon Ball Z. You're watching it to freaking see some typical fast fighting, beams going up people's ass and stuff. And that's why Dragon Ball Super is just not on Z's level. But is it still great? Look, Dragon Ball is like pizza. Even a shitty bad pizza is still pretty good pizza. Even if you spend $5 Little Caesars, the pizza's still not bad, especially when it's cooked. That's Dragon Ball. Even when it's bad, it's still better than everything else out there. So that's all I got to say. This is Attack Mode, switching back to defense when I am out. Peace.